Damn, I ain't pick on psycho. Lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on.
Good morning, girls. I'm going to do a hair toot for y'all. I had a request for a video showing how to do braids. I'll do another one. This one probably won't be very informative, but it'll give you an idea. So here I'm getting a straight part. I'm wanting to create, I associate a center part with the boho look. I'm sectioning off my hair. I'm getting some front tendril pieces to frame my face so it doesn't look too clean and severe. Someone said that they look like a child when they did their braids. Try not doing too tight a braid. I'm pinning these pieces so that I don't get them caught up in my braid. All right, so here I'm trying to pick a song to listen to while I braid. I'm going to start at my part. I'm going to section this off into 3 pieces while we wait for me to get my hair sectioned into 3 pieces here. We can discuss my background. I still have cords showing over there to your right. But other than that, taking the lighted mirror down from behind me, we don't have to look at my lighting reflecting back at us. That's always helpful. That vanity that you see is from Pier 1. I think it's from the Harlequin. I don't know. It's from a collection. I'll put it in the description box but anyway, it's mirrored. I have 2 pieces of that and I really like it. Okay, this is a Dutch braid. And what I've done is I divided it in 3 pieces, and instead of passing each piece over the middle, the left over the middle and the right over the middle and the left over the middle and the right over the middle, and I'm passing it underneath the middle. And after I do a stitch, I grab a chunk from the left and a chunk from the right and add it to the outside pieces, and then pass the right under the middle and the left under the middle. I keep adding these chunks, and I try to keep the size of the chunks uniform so that it's pretty from the front. And I'm going to carry, see, I added chunks until I hit the top of the ear that you can see here. And then I just finished out the braid the rest of the way. And then I'm going to put a little rubber band on the end to hold that from unraveling while I work on the other side. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take about a 2-inch section. It's kind of like a headband. And this side is going to be difficult for me to show you because my mirror is to that side. I guess since I have 2 vanity mirrors, I could set the other mirror up on the other side, and that way we could do each side of the head. Actually, what would be the most helpful is if I had a videographer, which I don't.
Look like a no-show, got diamonds by the bolo. Come with the Tony Homo for clowns and all the balls. Oh, I ain't pick on psycho. Lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show, got diamonds by the bolo. Don't act like you my friend when I'm rolling through my hands. Oh, you stuck in the friend zone.
So here I'm doing the same thing. I'm passing the left underneath the center and the right underneath the center, and I'm picking up a section for the outside pieces each time. And something that helps me is to say, and in this case it's not left and right, it's front and back. I say, front under, back under, and then I add pieces. And so I don't do back under again because it's kind of fresh in my head. I'm an auditory learner. I remember I said back under last, so I say front under, back under, front under, back under. Just try to be consistent with the way you do it. And anyway, by the time you get to your second side, it should be a little more natural. And don't try this on a day when you don't have a lot of time before you go to work, because I had a lot of false starts. Okay, so I'm finishing up the braid all the way to the end. This was an eye look that I'm trying to think what I used. I think I used the Kat Von D palette, matte metal palette that Vicki sent me to do this look. That's that bright white in the front and a couple of greens in the corner. I think I have a lip plumper balm on my lips and no lipstick. Alright, so now I'm going to go back. The white specks you see in my hair was a, I can't remember what it was. It was some it was a Bumble and Bumble beach spray that the nozzle was clogged and it spit in my hair and made a mess. So I changed products. What often works best for pinching out these braids is to put a puffy powder on it. It gives it grip. So when you start pinching, it doesn't just pull apart. But anyway, I didn't feel like getting up looking for my puffy powder, so I just used hairspray. When you pinch, a tip for pinching out the braid is don't pinch the whole stitch out. Only pinch the outside section of each stitch. Try to leave the integrity of the braid. See how I only pinched the outside portion of it and left the inside so that it would stay a braid. This is time consuming, and it comes out prettiest if you go slow and don't try to rush through it and just pinch too much too fast. It comes out more consistent and makes it look like a big fat braid. So I was able to get the camera in a little closer for this portion. And again, I'm just taking the outside. Sometimes it helps to start at the bottom and loosen up some piece. Actually, what helps is to have the bobby pin to hold the ends together on the bottom, because it doesn't hold it as tightly, and it gives you it makes it easier to pinch because the pieces will slide up easier. And sometimes it helps to start from the bottom and work your way up. Those are tips. See, I don't have anything holding the ends on that one. And I'm just holding it with my fingers so that I can gently release the tension on the ends so that the sides will pinch out. It relaxes. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, like I said before, I'm going to try to do this on my mannequin head next time, so that I can put the camera down on the top of the head and monitor what y'all are seeing so that it'll be better, more instructive. I'm doubting most of you are going to try this anyway. I think this is probably too time consuming for get ready and go to work sort of thing. Here's how I showed you. I got those two braids out of the way. so that I could get to the crown of my head. I wanted to get some volume back there. This is going to be a boho look. I have on a boho outfit, which I'll show you at the end of this video. So the teasing is going to be nappy, like I'm at a festival. You can also spend a lot of time smoothing the crown after you tease also. But this one, I still didn't get my crown. I got the back of my head, but not my crown. Anyway, it all works out. I'll show you. But anyway, this one's going to be kind of fuzzy and messy, kind of Coachella-ish. And I'm wrapping this braid down. I'm feeling under my occipital bone in the back. It's like if you laid a daisy chain over your head and it draped just under where your head started going under in the back. So I took the rubber bands off and I put a rubber band around. Those are the tiny little clear elastics for making for hair, and it's so that it slides out of here pretty easy. It doesn't snag too much. Anyway, so I'll put elastic, join those two braids together, and undid the bottom portion of it. Okay, now I've pulled up the curling iron. I'm going to curl a piece away from my face and a piece towards my face so that we can avoid the nesting curl issue. I figured since I took so much time to get that braid in there that I would take the time to curl properly so I wouldn't have one big fat duty curl. I didn't want the bangs too curly. I kind of wanted just a little bend in the end. That's what I was doing there. The back was tough for me to get to. I guess because I was trying to work around a braid and not disturb that. As you can see, you can still see the elastic. I'm going to try to contrive something in the hair design to cover up that elastic. Something that often works to cover up the elastic is to do like a topsy tail sort of thing and then pull it up and then tighten it up. Divide the ponytail and pull it. But I didn't want that crown to divide. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm doing a twist. You twist it towards the face and then wrap it under the other side. Towards the face, wrap it under. And then it won't come unwrapped. If you want a further explanation on that, I'll tell you later. But it's a twisting technique. And then I'm going to pinch it out. Roll it into a tiny bun and pin it to hide that rubber band. Once I switched the camera angle around to show y'all the outfit, I went to where I could get a better look at the back of my head, and I didn't like the way that looked. So I undid it. See, this is the twisted, messy mini bun to cover up the elastic. I didn't like the way that came out. So I undid that and made a square knot and pinned it and left the ends loose, which gave me an antler, which you'll see later in the video. enjoyed my hair tutorial. I tried to keep my head in the frame. I went ahead and tied the back of my hair in a knot and pinned it with some hairpins. Did a loose beachy wave. And there's the crown. And I'll, if you want to see this makeup look, leave a comment. And I'll back off and show you my outfit. These are Dolce Vita. My shoes are Dolce Vita.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. The beat that I'm banging is delicious.
Burgerlicious definition, make them boys go loco. They want my treasures so they get their pleasures from my boat.
My jeans are Citizens of Humanity. They are ankle length or crop. This is a little top that I got from a friend, actually one of Patrick's friend's aunts. She has a traveling boutique. I'm bending down so I can, like, y'all can't see me. She has a traveling boutique, and they were in the neighborhood, so I bought this. And so that's about it. Dolce Vita, Citizens of Humanity, and no name brand. I hope y'all enjoyed this hair and outfit of the day.